All right, Ray-Ban Metas with transition lenses. I need them. I need them to see, actually. I do have a little bit of a vision impairment, no, but it's just for distance anyway. So I have to drive and I have to wear them when I'm, driving and stuff like that. So it's no big deal. I was interested in seeing what the transition's like, but it's live. Sun's coming up in the east. I envisioned it being darker though. Maybe it's a little cloudy though. Maybe that's what it is. You hear that? Battery 94%. Oh, you might not have because I didn't have the microphone close enough. But I'm going to have them on and I'll wear them while we're going through the video review. No problem. Hey, Meta, what time is it in London, England?
In London, England, it is 5:09 p.m.
In London, England, it is 5:09 p.m. Probably the best tech that's come out of 2024, I think, was the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses. You know what? Here we are now, 2026. I got my pair in 2025 around, I think it was February-ish or in that area. We'll take a look at some of the features and how they operate and stuff like that. But I had my doubts at first, but at the end of the day, I wanted the glasses for starters because Ray-Ban's a quality build for sunglasses. And secondly, I knew I was getting prescriptions put in them. So I have these as transitions so that I can use them when I'm driving all the time. So they're on my face a large percentage of the time. And of course, being on social media and being a YouTube content creator, sometimes the glasses will help when you just need that capture at the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? Meta transitions at work. Let's not forget, Ray-Ban is an all-star company. They've been making sunglasses and glasses for a long time, right? All kinds of different designs for you, for me, doesn't matter. You have all kinds of options to go to ray-ban.com and pick out what's going to work for you. And hopefully they can be prescription ready and you can go see your optometrist or your doctor or whatever and get the help you need. And then everything else on top of it, it's just bonus. Now I've had these, it's been over 6 months now since I've had these. And I wear them for all kinds of scenarios, day to day. So I'll give you input as far as what, has worked for me, how I use them. Everything was going smooth right up until the break. And I did make a video about that. Shortly after about 48 hours of ownership and charging and whatnot, it ended up having a defective case. In a way, this is the full review as well as the update for that video as well. And you know what? Since it's been over 7 months now and they've been doing just fine. Now I like to look at it as a glass half full type perspective, right? Same time, you're paying good money for frames and lenses technology. It should work. Hey Meta, this sign I'm looking at, what does it say in English?
The sign says Ristorante Sapori di Mare, which translates to restaurant flavors of the sea in English.
Let's do a deep dive into the Meta Ray-Ban glasses that I've selected. These are the Wayfarer model. What's the capital of Canada?
The capital of Canada is Ottawa.
And I've got no issues with the specs. I mean, I picked the design out myself. I went with the larger design. I'll put those specs down there and post them for you as well. But these things are practical for men, women, doesn't matter, right? This is not a paid review, and I'm not endorsed by Ray-Ban at all. I'm an owner and day-to-day user of the glasses, so my opinion's my own, of course. And let's be mindful right away that these are not straight off the shelf, right? Got to be clear about that right away. These are prescription-ready sunglasses that were special ordered, and my prescription is built into this lens. So you will have to consult with your optometrist or your local authorized dealer for the Metas to see if it's going to apply for you. So, I mean, sure, you can go to your authorized dealer and grab a pair of sunglasses in whichever design from Ray-Ban, because they have several options. If they're in stock, I mean, they're going to be about $400, I think it is. So I can offer you a perspective for someone who not only needs prescription eyewear, but also benefits from the tech of the Ray-Ban Metas as well. So put them on your face, at least give them a try on. I got mine at Lens Crafters in Waterloo, Canada. They were super helpful and helped me through the whole process. In fact, I didn't even have to have my prescription with me. Certified optician staff there were able to look at it and look at my prescription that I had, and boom, they were able to put it together for me. Now that's pretty awesome. I was measured, I tried on samples, and that would allow me to choose which model was best suited for me, from color to design. I chose the Wayfarer with that square, large size. They seemed to fit me the best and the most comfortable. I could have gotten away with the smaller size, but I found it was pinching a little bit on the temples. So now once I ordered the size and they were prescription, adapted, I guess you could say, It took about 2 weeks, I think it is, for me to pick up or take delivery. I went back to the store and when they gave me a shout, and then I picked them up. Now there were some headaches along the way, including a little bit of a delay with that pickup, the original pickup date. But no, that's just the first hurdle. It's no big deal. The second hurdle was huge. 48 hours after pickup, I had a dead pair of glasses because it was a defective case. So I had to go back to Lens Crafters and speak to them about that. Of course, you have warranty coverage there. They took them off my hands, and then Ray-Ban sent me back an actual working and operating case. Since then, there haven't been any issues. Like I said, we're going on about 7 months now, 8 months into the new year of 2026. Happy New Year, by the way. And I'll do my best to try to provide you some samples, some images of how it looks when the sun's, direct sun is on them, to when you're in the car, to when you're just outside and it's, daylight, but it's overcast skies, things like that. Whatever situation you're in, the lenses will adapt to it. So let's talk meta. I mean, I can't say enough good stuff about these things. They're crazy cool. At the end of the day, they're a pair of glasses or sunglasses. Perfect. So that's objective one, right? Then you put them on your face and then you look at the options you have with all these features and you're like, whoa, this is crazy awesome. The ability to answer, take calls, having the AirPod. Like, when was the last time I carried my earpods or earbuds? About 7 or 8 months ago. The ability to listen to music through your phone, right? You have the Meta AI assistant that can help you identify certain things. You can try to translate things if you want when you're looking at specific things. You can ask Meta what you're looking at. Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
You were looking at a handheld gaming console, likely a Nintendo Switch.
Hey Meta, what breed of dog am I looking at?
You are looking at a French bulldog.
And I mean, I'll be the first to admit that at first I thought it was a little bit gimmicky. But you know what? Once you realize the tech built into these things for a pair of sunglasses or glasses that you're carrying on your face all the time, like, it's pretty special. And who doesn't love Ray-Ban, right? In one shape or form, or another, I think, you know what? I mean, I have 8 to 10 pairs between Amy and I of Ray-Ban sunglasses. So yeah. We like them. You have the capture light up here in this corner on the right side. You have the camera on the left side. And just be mindful of that if you're trying to frame out something that you want to maybe keep it to the left of your sight line, just so that you can maybe put it in the center. And of course, it records in vertical, right, or portrait mode. So you don't have the luxury of having landscape just yet. But with the 5 speaker system, 3 microphone, I think it's 3 microphone system, like, wow, you'll be surprised as to how it feels and fits, not to mention how it sounds. Hi Aim, how you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Listen, I'm doing a video right now regarding these Ray-Ban Metas, and I just wanted to FaceTime you and give the viewer a sense of how it sounds. Don't worry, they can't see you. I know you're in the kitchen. But yeah, how does that sound though? Can you hear it pretty clear?
Yeah, the sound sounds great.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it's perfect. All right, well, thank you very much. What time's our appointment? 2 o'clock?
We're leaving in 45 minutes, so you need to wrap it up.
I need to wrap it up. You heard it first, right there. Okay, love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
There you go. You heard it. Crystal clear. Now, as far as the specs here, we have size large, like I mentioned, for the Wayfarer design. They're 53 by 22 bridge, 155 on the temple, and the height is 43.6 millimeters. I love it. Lightweight, 51 grams, right? Like, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought they were going to be way up there, like about 80 grams or something. They're a little bit heavy on the face, but they're not too bad, and something you can get away with wearing a long time on the face all day. I initially tried size medium out, and like I mentioned earlier, they pinched a little bit too much, too snug, so I couldn't do it. That would have definitely been a headache factory waiting to happen here. And I chose matte black here. I thought it was a little bit more discreet. Not that I really care about being discreet. I'm not going to be doing anything like being sneaky or creepy and trying to video people or take snapshots of people when they're not going to be expecting it. That's not what these are for. I'm going to be out there to capture moments with the family and stuff like that. Just maybe like you, right? And then make content with them and help to do things like I'm putting this review together. And they come in other colorways. I've tried the caramel color, which was great. I had them for a short period of time. Well, I enjoyed that. The color wasn't for me. They were okay, but my preference was black first, and I like the blue. They come in a denim blue as well. So We may have to have some considerations for maybe another generation of these, maybe in that blue color. Now for mine, like I mentioned, I have the prescription built into them, and these are transition design, right? So when I go out and get exposed to the sun's rays and UV rays, then it's automatically going to darken to protect my eyes. And this will go away and return back to your clear lens when you go inside, which is fantastic, right? Great and super convenient. It's late afternoon on a Monday and we have sunshine. Haven't had sunshine for the last couple days, so this is going to be exciting. I want to get out there, I want to do a test, and I want to see how fast these transitions will go. Alrighty, we're going to engage the chronograph now. Clock's ticking, dude. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I think we're almost there. It looks like I'm getting pretty dark. All right, we're heading in. I don't know if they're going to get much darker than that. I think that's pretty much the max. But we're inside now, and we will time it as of right now. 11 minutes in, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. Now, the battery life, apparently the elephant in the room, I mean, they're glasses at the end of the day. If you want 8 to 10 hours of battery life, you know what those glasses would probably look like? Like those large clown glasses. No one wants that, right? So 4 hours, I think that's actually not that bad. And the ability to charge on the fly with the carrying case, that's a bonus. That's pretty good. And it charges darn fast. Like you'd be surprised. Maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you'll go back up to 100%. So if you wanted to do that a few times during the day, then you could do that as well. Oh, speaking of power, hey Meta, how much power do my glasses have right now?
Battery 91%.
Well, thank you. The battery's at 91% right now. And let's be real, if you're not using them for any particular reason at that point, other than for your vision necessity, power them down. That's how you can preserve that power, so you have it for when you need it, right? The only thing that does is takes away from that, quick response if you wanted to capture, because you'd have to power up, and that takes a few seconds anyway. Now the camera, you'll be surprised with, right? Like I mentioned, shooting in portrait or vertical position, it's not that bad. It's like shooting on your phone, but it's ultra wide, so it's a little bit extra wide. But as far as being a content creator and trying to create and have opportunities where you can capture stuff like a moment in time like that, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's not going to replace your Sony or your Canon or your Fuji, but for not by any stretch of the imagination, but it'll do in a pinch when you need to do that, make that capture. Now, I would expect, in the coming years with the designs, they probably will have the option for you to just have it set to record in maybe a landscape or a portrait mode option. I mean, who knows? We'll see. The good thing about that is that it's basically designed for your social media orientation, which is fantastic. You can't beat that, right? It just records like a phone, then you can upload to your Instagram, to your X, to your wherever, right? No big deal. I mean, built in with 12 megapixels, ultra wide angle with a 5 mic system. I mean, and you can hear the audio is coming through real good. I'm using my DJI mics to pick that up, or else you might not necessarily hear it. As far as the sound goes for the speaker system when you're listening to music, I find it's okay. You're not going to have the oomph of like a Bose microphone or speaker system, but you're still going to be able to hear it really clear and nice. It's going to sound good. And as far as, whether other people can hear it, well, that depends on what your volume level is going to be set at. Like I've been driving in the car and I've taken a call, and Amy is in the passenger seat, and she's actually identified who I was speaking to based on hearing the voice. So be mindful of that. And as far as record time, 3 minutes increase now, which is pretty good. Making a video now, which is in line with a lot of the social media posting times, is good. So having 3 minutes, that's a long time to capture when you think about it. So that helps. Speaking of long length of video time, I apologize for the length of this video, but I'm trying to give you as much information as I can and give you all kinds of different examples, which hopefully will benefit you and allow you to make a good decision as to whether or not you're going to pick up yours. Like I said, these are mine. I love them. They're great. You just simply press the button top right here on your temple arm, boom, capture photo. Press and hold it for a second, you can make a video capture. Not to mention you can use voice commands, right? Hey Meta, record video. There it goes, it's activated. So now I'm showing you what I'm recording here as I'm reading this teleprompter right now. Oh, that's cool. Hey Meta, you can stop video. Now both the capture and the video will show you the white light here, the LED here, and this small lens captured little thing right here in the top right corner. Don't try to cover it up. Don't try to be disrespectful, and respect people's privacy and stuff. Even if you're in public, it doesn't matter, right? People don't like to be recorded without their knowledge and consent. So just be respectful of everyone. It's not a big deal, right? It's a no-brainer, common sense thing. Now for your controls as well, for the temple arm, you've got not only the active capture there for touchpad, for the capture for photo, hold for video, but you also have an active, hyperactive touchpad to allow you for not only fast forwarding, but also tapping to stop or play your music playlist. But a lot of the commands you can use by simply saying, hey Meta, can you take a photo? Done. Just like that. Right? If you're listening to music and you take your glasses off, one of the good things is that the actual music, it's like music adaptive audio. So when you take them off, it's going to pause that music. Now the audio is coming through open ear speakers there. They're tucked just below the temple arm over the ear. So it's right there, right? And it's great for listening to music and making or receiving calls. Now the charging case there, just like some of the other Ray-Ban cases, it looks really nice, right? Offers the security and protection from the elements. I don't know about you, but mine usually gets rolled around the car seat or wherever, my bag, and I drop them from time to time. So it's good to see you have the extra durability there built into this case, because it doubles as a charger. So obviously you don't want to run this thing over, you don't want to drop it too much. Just because it could cause something to break inside. You don't know. Now, as far as when you do get them, you have to log in, get the Meta app, and it's easy to actually navigate around, and you can make some changes to the glasses to suit your needs. You can also use the app to edit some of the content, because it's going to come through on the app, and then you have the option to then upload it to the phone or whatever. So, things are going to be all in one place on the device anyway, so it really will be good for quick edits, for social media distribution, and you could, get things out there to your other socials a lot quicker. Now, Bluetooth connectivity is obviously important. As far as the signal strength goes, I'm not sure about down in the subway system yet. So I'm going to have to take them down there in the Toronto subway and just take a look and see, how it's going to impact. And I'll do a test there and post that video later. And that being said, if you've tried them in the subway and you've run into some complications, let me know, comment below. I'd love to know that. Another good feature is that you can just ask Meta what you're looking at, and it's going to tell you and take a capture of it and tell you what you're looking at. It's pretty awesome. Hey Meta, what's the temperature in Orlando, Florida?
In Orlando, Florida, it is currently partly cloudy and 23 degrees Celsius.
So a lot of the stuff that you can actually ask the glasses, you can get the information without even having to take your phone out of your pocket, basically. Some cautions include, being around water sources, because they're not, your traditional pair of glasses that can just get wet and be dried off, no problem. So guarantee water or moisture will probably have a negative impact on these things with speakers and microphones and all that built in here. Yeah, they're not to be messed around with in the water. Another small issue for me in particular that you may want to be aware of if you're looking to get transitions is the car when you're in for the windshield. We've got some direct sun coming in from that east, and obviously there are some UV protections there built into the windshield, so I'm not getting full sun coming through here, but the transitions are working. They are adjusting to give me the protection that I need. So I think that's a plus. Sometimes people like it a little bit darker right away, like bam, but I can handle it. I'm in the car anyway, so as long as it's doing what I need to do and I'm not squinting, I'm able to actually see the road fine. Especially with my prescription built into these, it's awesome. The windshields offer some UV protection, so generally the transitions don't reach and don't fully engage with their darkness. That's expected. Honestly, I knew that going in, and I was warned of that when I was purchasing them, but it works good. And I can tell you right now that there is a lot of legitimacy in those issues. So if you're one that prefers to have a darker lens on your face when you're driving and that sun is straight ahead of you, then yeah, you may want to be putting something else on for that particular period of time, but because these will not reach their maximum potential. Now for me, here it is over 6 months later. I wear them all the time. Still, even with me having new glasses as well, because when I drive, I put them on. Sometimes I have them on in the house. I'm watching television, no problem. Now, as far as the update for 21.0 that just was released, yeah, another video is coming for that, and there's some good, cool features in there as well. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll drop that video for the 21.0 meta update. I hope this was helpful with regards to this video and showing you, kind of how these metas operate and what they're capable of. Minus the original glitch with that original defective case, they have been operating and functioning and charging as they should with no hiccups. So I've been happy with them so far, and I continue to use them as part of my daily use and content creation, as well as personal needs as well. It's great to have that quick capture capability at your fingertips, which is awesome. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. You'll get alerted when the next video drops. And I'll drop some more videos about these glasses as we go, because there's so much. And I just touched like the tip of the iceberg here with this video. But I appreciate your time. I'm Ross. This has been the Covert Crow Vision, Ray-Ban Metas. See you on the next one.